Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. Your exams are just around the corner, but don't you worry one bit. Your favorite tutor is here, and we're going to make this big chapter super, super easy for you.
I know, this chapter can feel a little long, a little heavy. But trust me, just stick with me for a few minutes, and by the end of this short explainer, you are going to absolutely master it.
To get us started, let's talk about the super inspiring story of Dharmveer Kamboj. This man went from being a rickshaw puller to an amazing entrepreneur, all because he understood the world around him. His story, Butcho, is the real key to this entire chapter.
Okay, let's dive right in. Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover what the business environment is, why we should even care about it, the 5 big forces, pestle, then India's big story, LPG, and we'll wrap up with a super quick revision. Let's do this, fut.
So, first things first, what is this business environment that we keep talking about all the time? Think of it like this. It's like the weather for a business. You can't control if it's going to rain, right? But you can definitely carry an umbrella. It's basically everything outside the business that affects how it works.
Now, what's really interesting here are its features. It's dynamic, kind of like your Instagram feed. It's always changing. And all these parts are interrelated, which makes the whole thing pretty complex. And, of course, a little uncertain.
So, why should you, or any business manager for that matter, care about all this stuff? Well, because understanding the environment gives a business actual superpowers. It helps a business spot opportunities. Think of it like finding a hidden treasure. And at the same time, it helps identify threats, like avoiding a trap in a video game. It's all about being smart. For example, Maruti was the very first to realize that with petrol prices going up, Indian middle-class families needed small, affordable cars. They grabbed this opportunity and just zoomed ahead of everyone else. That's called the first mover advantage. Okay, let's move on to the 5 big forces that make up this whole environment. And to remember them easily, I have a magic word for you. Just think pestle. P-E-S-T-L. P is for political. Think about it. If the government is stable and supports businesses, more companies will feel safe to invest their money and grow. It builds confidence, you see. Next, E is for economic. This is all about the money stuff. Interest rates, inflation, the value of our rupee. For instance, when bank loan interest rates are low, people buy more cars and houses. And that's fantastic for those businesses, isn't it? Then we have S for social. This is all about our society. Just think about it. The celebration of Diwali or Eid or Christmas creates huge opportunities for companies, selling clothes, gifts, and of course, lots of food. T is for technological, and this is a brilliant example. Just a few years ago, you had to stand in those long queues for a train ticket, and now you book it online using IRCTC on your phone. That is technology completely changing business. And finally, L is for legal. It's simple. Businesses have to follow the rules, the laws of the land. This means everything from the Big Companies Act to the tiny warning on a baby food box that says, "Mother's milk is best." Now for the main event, Bachel, a massive turning point in India's history that literally shaped the country you live in today. I'm talking about the economic reforms of 1991. So, the crucial question is, why? Why did this big change have to happen? Well, it happened because India was facing a massive, and I mean massive, economic crisis. Our foreign exchange reserves were almost empty. Prices of everyday things were skyrocketing. The situation was so bad, can you believe it? We had to pledge our gold to the Bank of England just to get loans. So, to solve this huge problem, the government introduced the game-changing LPG reforms: Liberalization, Privatization, and Globalization. It was all about giving businesses more freedom, bringing in new private players, and connecting India to the entire world. And speaking of big economic changes, I'm pretty sure you all remember this one from 2016, right? Demonetization. And what was its impact? Well, this table from your book shows it so clearly. You can see bank deposits went way up, digital transactions shot up like a rocket, and tax collection actually improved because more people started declaring their income. All right, we are almost at the finish line. Let's do a super duper quick revision round to lock in all these concepts for your exam. Ready? Here is a typical question you might get in your exam. What are 2 specific forces? Now remember, specific forces affect just a single business directly, so the answer is investors and customers. Easy marks, right?
And before you go, here's a little something for you to think about. What's the next big change coming our way? Is it going to be AI or maybe climate change? Think about it. And all the very best for your exams. You are going to do great.